Anthony Joshua-Dillian Whyte rematch is off due to an adverse finding in Dillian Whyte's VADA test. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. There is so much of this in boxing, but with Dillian Whyte, he's been popped, what, twice before? The first time he served a 2-year ban after he took an over-the-counter supplement that had an ingredient in it that had been recently banned. The second time was in the run-up to the Oscar Rivas fight, and there was apparently some type of very quick UCAD hearing, and they saw fit to allow him to fight, and the British Boxing Board of Control were happy as well. They gave it the green light. But this time, Eddie Hearn isn't ignoring VADA, because obviously last time when Dillian Whyte popped, the past 2 times, it was UCAD, whereas here it's VADA, and Eddie Hearn, of course, disregarded VADA with the Conor Benn situation. He ain't doing that here. He obviously doesn't want the kind of negative PR and back and forth with UCAD and the British board that he had before with the Conor Benn thing. So he's decided to do what he should have done with the Conor Benn Eubank Jr. fight and pull the plug right away. That's what he should have done. And of course, questions can be asked of Eddie Hearn now. Why didn't you do this with Conor Benn? Because this isn't a UCAD test that Dillian Whyte has failed. It's a VADA test. So more questions for Eddie Hearn to answer regardless, despite the fact he's pulled this fight or the fighter has been pulled out or been invited. I don't know exactly who is the person or the people responsible for making sure that Dillian Whyte doesn't fight on. But now Anthony Joshua's looking for an opponent. Apparently, Otto Wallen has put his name forward. I don't like that fight. I think that what they should do, and look, this might not be realistic financially, but I think what they should do is swap Derek Chisora's opponent for Dillian Whyte and give Anthony Joshua Gerald Washington. That's the guy that I thought Anthony Joshua should be fighting now. Anyway, it's his second comeback fight, and I'm looking at the blueprint set by people like Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis back in the days. When they came back, they had a couple cream puffs first before stepping it up in their third comeback fight. I think Anthony Joshua would be wise to follow that same blueprint. So that's why I think they should do. Swap out Dillian Whyte, put in Gerald Washington, and give Derek Chisora a journeyman or something to fight on the undercard. Now, to make that workable, they would probably have to drop it down off pay-per-view and put it on regular DAZN. That would mean a big pay cut for Anthony Joshua. Is Anthony Joshua too greedy to do that, to take a Gerald Washington and a big pay cut? Or, will we actually get him doing something sensible and thinking about what's best for his development as a fighter over securing this massive bag that he's obviously going to get for a Dillian Whyte type fight, right? Certainly for a pay-per-view on DAZN. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section below. An adverse finding for Dillian Whyte and his VADA test. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Will this be the end for the body snatcher? Has he deliberately done something? Are these tests too sensitive? I mean, I'm not saying, I'm just throwing the questions out there for you guys to answer. And there was somebody in my Element group, I think they posted a tweet, or maybe they said this themselves. Forgive me for whoever it was in the Element group, you'll know who you are. But they said this psychology of a drug cheat is that everybody else is cheating. So if I do it too, it's not really cheating. And Dillian Whyte, of course, previously had accused Anthony Joshua of having a therapeutic usage exemption for testosterone. So again, is that the mindset of Dillian Whyte? Like, yo, if these guys are cheating, I'm going to do it too. And of course, Dillian Whyte is at Last Chance Saloon. If he gets beat here by Anthony Joshua, or had the fight gone ahead, that probably would have been it for him. And since it's Last Chance Saloon, would that be extra motivation to take something illegal? You guys let me know what you think. Now, there's no details at the moment in terms of what the substance is, whether it's a steroid or a diuretic, God knows what, maybe elevated levels of testosterone. We haven't got details yet, but when we do, I'll do an update video as and when. So yeah, for now, let me know what you guys think about all this. Very disappointing because a lot of people were certainly looking forward to this rematch between Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte. They'd released clips of the face-off. And in fact, I saw Ade talking about the fact that they hadn't yet put out the full episode of the face-off between Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte. Is that because this adverse finding was actually found a week or so ago? Has it really been found in the past 24, 48 hours? Or is it something they've been sitting on for a while and they've been trying to get it cleared with UCAD to go ahead anyway? Or get it cleared with the British board? I don't know. Or independent team of experts, like they did with Conor Benn. So yeah, a lot to contemplate. I'll leave it there for now.